Texas Kitchen. Today we are making a family favorite. Before we get into the recipe, if you haven't already, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button down below. I'm getting really close to 1,000. I want to thank everybody for their support. Also, I want to wish all the dads out there happy Father's Day. And if you're like our family, all the stepdads out there, you are dads too, and we appreciate and love you very much for stepping up to the plate. We love you. All right, today's recipe is, we kind of call it garden trash, but it's not trash. It is a mixture of squash, okra, potatoes, and onions. And it's just kind of an old-fashioned rustic recipe. But if like a lot of people who are doing gardening, except me, because for whatever reason my squash plants aren't making squash, you have a lot of squash going on right now. What you do, you take your yellow squash, you can use zucchini or both, and throw it in the bowl. I've got a russet potato. I have okra and onion. I've also used tomato. I'm not using tomato in this. I'm not a big fan of tomato. In it, my mom likes tomato. And some onion. And throw it in there. Basically, the whole concept of this is you can use whatever you want in this recipe. It all goes in here and works just fine. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of flour. You can omit it. I've done this either way. So whatever you wanna do here. A lot of times what we would do is we would eat this, a pot of beans and cornbread. If you want to do this for Meatless Monday, this is a good recipe to do. You don't need much flour here, just a sprinkle. And then cornmeal. Okay. And if you're wondering about my stove last night, my daughter was opening the bottom part right there, and the front panel shattered. We have no idea. Maintenance is supposed to be here sometime today and fix it. So we're hoping we can get through this video before they get here. And then I'm gonna just salting and peppering. And that's all the seasoning. Now, if you wanted to add a little Cajun seasoning to it, it'd be great too. I just tend to like salt and pepper. And then you just mix it up. I've literally got one squash in here, one potato, half an onion, and some okra. I tend to make way too much of this when I'm mixing it, and then I'm frying up 2 or 3 pans of it. Because my eyes are bigger than my stomach. And then we're eating it for days. So go cautiously because it makes a lot. All right, I'm gonna bring you over here to the stove and then I'm gonna show you how we fry this up. All right, I'm gonna turn this on a medium heat. You don't want it really high. Kind of low and slow. I'm adding a little bit of olive oil to the bottom of my pan. I'm also gonna add some ghee. Now you could use lard here, which would work great. I don't have any good lard. So I am using olive oil and ghee. Let this melt down. just cover the bottom of your pan. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. It helps soften up your vegetables quicker. And then I'll bring you back here in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to give it its first stir. You don't want to over stir this, but you do want to just kind of occasionally give it a toss. Now we're starting to get some color on it. Alright, I'm going to leave the lid off at this point and let it just brown up. My vegetables are getting soft, so. Now it's just brown, getting it brown. And it smells wonderful. This is probably one of my favorite dishes that my mom would make every summer. Like I said, make you a pot of beans and some cornbread. You don't need any meat. You want a good crust on it, and that's about all there is to it, guys. Alright, I'm going to get this plated up, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I hope you will try it. Garden stir fry. This is so good, and everybody's getting a lot of squash and zucchini and onions and all that fun stuff. This is the way to go. Garden stir fry. See y'all in the next video.